The future is often a place of mystery and endless possibilities. But in Titans of Tomorrow, today, the heroes of the present were forced to confront a terrifying reality. Their own future selves had become something they never wanted to be. This storyline, published in Teen Titans number 50 to 54, explored one of the most powerful themes in superhero comics, the fear of becoming what you swore to fight against. The story followed the Teen Titans as they encountered their older, future versions, heroes who had grown into ruthless, authoritarian figures ruling the world with an iron fist. This wasn't just a battle against villains. It was a battle against destiny itself. Each young hero was confronted with the choices they would one day make, and the lines between heroism and tyranny became dangerously blurred. Future versions of Robin, Tim Drake, Superboy, Connor Kent, Wonder Girl, Cassie Sandsmark, and others had transformed into a new form of the Justice League, one that no longer believed in mercy. Instead of protecting the world, they controlled it, eliminating threats before they even began. Their logic was simple. Why wait for evil to rise when you can destroy it before it even has a chance? But that level of power came at a cost, the loss of their moral compass. Tim Drake, in particular, faced the most chilling revelation. In the future, he had abandoned the mantle of Robin and had become Batman. Not the Batman of Gotham's shadows, but a Batman who ruled through absolute control, making decisions that would horrify his younger self. His future persona believed that suffering and personal loss had forged him into something greater, something necessary. But Tim wasn't so sure. He knew that if he accepted that fate, he would never return. Superboy, who had always battled with his connection to Superman and Lex Luthor, saw a future where he fully embraced his darker genetics. No longer the hopeful hero, he had become a powerful enforcer, using his strength to maintain order rather than protect the innocent. The same applied to the rest of the Titans. Their future selves were stronger, more efficient, but also more ruthless. They had abandoned hope in favor of certainty, and that made them dangerous. As the young Titans fought to change their future, they realized how difficult it would be to alter their own paths. Were they fated to become these darker versions, or could they make choices that would lead to a better tomorrow? This dilemma created one of the most intense emotional conflicts in Teen Titans history. The battle between past and future wasn't just physical. It was a war of ideology. The future Titans were convinced that their way was the only way, but the present-day Titans still believed in the power of free will. With help from allies like Bart Allen, Kid Flash, and Blue Beetle, they fought back against their own destinies, proving that the future was never set in stone. In the end, the young Titans managed to disrupt the future timeline, but the scars of the battle remained. Each member walked away knowing that the choices they made from that moment on would determine whether they would one day become the nightmares they had just fought. It was a haunting reminder that every decision mattered, that power had consequences, and that the line between hero and villain was thinner than they ever imagined. The Titans of Tomorrow, Today storyline remains one of the most thought-provoking arcs in superhero history. It examined themes of fate, identity, and the weight of responsibility. It challenged heroes to look inward and question not just their actions, but the long-term effects of their choices. Most of all, it reinforced the idea that being a hero isn't just about fighting villains. It's about making sure you never become one.